Today we are going to discuss about Klein's construction, and this is applicable only for the single slider crank chain mechanism. So let's see first of all the animation of the single slider crank chain mechanism. Welcome to my YouTube channel Mechanical Engineering Management. Now let's see first of all the description of the problem. The crank of a reciprocating engine is 10 cm long and it rotates at a uniform speed of 20 radian per second clockwise. The connecting rod length is 40 cm. Determine the velocity and acceleration of the piston and angular velocity and angular acceleration of the connecting rod when crank is at 0 degree and 135 degree from IDC. That means inner dead center. Use Klein's construction method. So this problem can be solved by the relative velocity approach also, but here in our description it is mentioned that use Klein's construction method. So in this video we are going to solve this problem by Klein's construction method. So here in our description there are two different cases. First case is 0 degree from the IDC. So here you can see this is the inner dead center and the crank having 0 degree with the horizontal line. That means line of motion of the piston, and 135 degree from the IDC. That is case number 2. And here you can see this is the line of action of the piston and this one is the crank position, and the angle is given to you as 135 degree from the inner dead center. So this is called as the inner dead center. That means towards the piston side is called as inner dead center and outside is called as the outer dead center. So in our description it is mentioned that determine the velocity of the piston and acceleration of the piston. So I can say velocity of the piston and acceleration of the piston are the objectives. And then angular velocity and angular acceleration of the connecting rod. So angular velocity, that means omega, and angular acceleration, that means alpha. For the connecting rod generally it is mentioned by PC. P is for the piston and C is for the crank, so it will be the connecting rod. Similarly for the case 2. So once again let's see the animation of the single slider crank chain mechanism. So here you can see the angle is going to increase from 0 to 180, then 270, and once again it will be 0 degree. So this is called as the inner dead center towards the piston side. So let's start from the case number 1. Theta is equal to 0 degree, and here you can see the crank is in horizontal position. That means 0 degree with the inner dead center. Now first of all we have to decide the scale. Look at the dimension given to you. 10 cm is the length of the crank, then connecting rod length is 40 cm. So pick up the maximum dimension, that is 40 cm, and compare it with the 10 cm always, and so that 0 0 will be cancelled and your scale is 1 cm is equal to 4 cm. So it is very simple method to decide the scale, and so that you can draw it in your sketchbook, in your examination also. Now first take any one point randomly and give the name as O. First the crank, and that is generally denoted by OC, and the length of the connecting rod is given to you as 10 cm and our scale is 4 cm. So always the length will be divided by the scale. So it will be 2.5 cm. So the length of the OC is equal to 2.5 cm in drawing. That's why it is called as drawing length. Then connecting rod CP. Here you can see crank and connecting rod. So this is the crank and this one is the connecting rod, and that is given to you 40 cm. So the drawing length of the connecting rod is equal to 40 cm divided by the scale, and so that it will be 10 cm. So this is your space diagram, we can say. Now start the steps of the Klein construction. So first step, draw the vertical line passing through this O point. Next step, extend this connecting rod towards this vertical line, which will intersect over here and give the name as M. So here OCM is the velocity diagram. Now next step. Drew the circle with C as center and CO as the radius. Then mark the midpoint of this connecting road CP. Give the name as D. Next, once again draw the circle with D center and DC as the radius, which will cut the previous circle at 2 points. Give the name as K and L. Join KL, which will cut the connecting road. So give the name as Q, which is also cut the line of action of the piston at the same point. So give the name as N. So here C, Q, and O is the acceleration diagram. So if you want to see in detail about the Klein's construction, then you can refer my earlier video of the Klein's construction also, where I have explained each and every steps of the Klein's construction in a very simple way. So definitely you can understand it. Now first objective, velocity of the piston. So here vector OM represent as the velocity of piston, that you have to remember. And keep in mind that if you want to find the velocity from the Klein's construction, then you have to multiply vector with the omega. And here in this figure you can say the length of the vector OM is equal to 0, and so that velocity of the piston is equal to 0. Next, acceleration of the piston, that is AP. And once again you have to remember this acceleration of the piston is represented by NO. And here it is acceleration, so always multiplied by omega square. If it is velocity, then it should be multiplied by omega. So you have to measure the length of the NO from this Klein's construction diagram in centimeter, because of your scale is with reference to centimeter. So it will be 3.25 centimeter multiplied by scale. So keep in mind that whatever it may be the dimension from the Klein's construction should be multiplied by the scale, and then once again multiplied by omega square, and omega is given to you as 20 radian per second, so it will be 20 square. So if you simplify, then you will get acceleration of the piston as 5200 centimeter per second square, because of you have taken the scale as a centimeter. Now divided by 100, then you will get in meter per second square. Now next question, angular velocity of the connecting rod. And you know that V is equal to R omega, and so that omega is equal to V by R. R, that means the length of the connecting rod. And once again you have to remember that velocity of the connecting rod, that is always represented by vector Cm. So Cm multiplied by omega, because of it is a velocity from the Klein's construction, divided by Pc, that means the length of the connecting rod. And here it is given to you length of the connecting rod as 40 centimeter. So if you measure vector Cm in centimeter, then it will be 2.5 centimeter multiplied by scale 4 centimeter into omega, that is given to you 20, divided by Pc, that means the length of the connecting rod is given to you in centimeter, so no need to convert. So if you simplify, then you will get angular velocity of the connecting rod as 5 radian per second. Now angular acceleration, and that is alpha. You have to remember this equation for the angular acceleration of the connecting rod. Tangential component divided by length, and tangential component that represent by Qn vector. Once again it is acceleration, so it should be multiplied by omega square divided by length of connecting rod. But here length of the vector Qn is 0, and so that your angular acceleration will be 0 radian per second square. Now next, case number 2. So here you can see 135 degree from the inner dead center. Now once again, as we have discussed, first you have to decide the scale, Now draw the horizontal line. First find out the length of the crank, that also we have discussed it previously. So it will be 2.5 centimeter. So you can draw it over here. OC. I have taken crank on the right side and here it is in the left side. So you can take anywhere the position of the crank and according to that position of the piston. Now next, drawing length of the connecting rod, that also we have discussed, 10 centimeter. So with the help of the compass you can draw the arc over here and so that you can decide the position of the P point and then join these 2 points with the help of the scale. So this is your space diagram. Now start the steps of the Klein's construction. So first step, draw the vertical line passing through the O point. Here I have drawn on the upward side because of your crank is in upward side. Next, extend this connecting rod up to this vertical line. So this is already extended. So mark the intersection point as M. Next, draw the circle with C as center and CM as radius. Next, mark the midpoint of the CP as D. Then draw the circle with D center and DC as the radius, which will cut over here. Give the name as K and L. Join these 2 points which will cut connecting rod. So give the intersection point as Q. Now extend this line of action of the piston which will cut this KL. So give the name as N. So here OCM is the velocity diagram and CQNO is the acceleration diagram. Now already we have discussed velocity of the piston, that is always represented by OM, and once again it is velocity, so it should be multiplied by omega. So if you measure the length of the OM vector in centimeter, then it will be 1.2 centimeter and scale is 4 centimeter, so it should be multiplied by 4. Then omega is given to you as 20. So if you simplify, then you will get in centimeter per second because of you have taken the scale as 4 centimeter. Now next, acceleration of the piston, already we have discussed. NO, that represent as acceleration of the piston. It is acceleration, so it should be multiplied by omega square, and remaining data you can understand. Now angular velocity, we have discussed this formula. So put the value from this diagram and so that you will get angular velocity of the connecting rod as 2.8 radian per second. Keep in mind that it is velocity, so it should be multiplied by omega. Next, angular acceleration. Here this is the acceleration, so it should be multiplied by omega square. Now measure the length of the QN vector from the Klein's construction in centimeter. So it will be 1.35 multiplied by scale into omega square, that is given to you. PC, that means the length of the connecting rod, that is also given to you in centimeter. So no need to convert. Simplify it. Then you will get as 54 radian per second square. If you want to see more engineering videos, then subscribe my YouTube channel and go to playlist. Thanks my dear friends.